Good evening. Good evening. The last book that I read was this book called The Midnight Library. It's by Matt Hang, and it was lent to me by a friend. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I would like to read to you the letter that I wrote to my friend in response to the book. I won't be reading the full letter, I'll just be reading a portion of the letter. For context, the book is about a woman who tries to delete herself and then ends up somewhere in between, in kind of a purgatory, I guess, where she's trying out different parallel lives of her own in order to undo her regrets, right? So here goes the letter. Just take this as if you're my friend, I guess. To be honest, I've had the string theory conversation with multiple people. Each time I've come to the conclusion that pondering where a different version of me is pointless to myself. I have never believed in parallel universes, rather I have never been interested in it enough to convince myself of it. I also do not believe in non-tangible things generally. At the same time, I do believe that the life we live is full of endless possibilities. There is no reason for me to believe that I am not famous in 10 years, nor that I am not broke in 10 years, as it has not happened yet. So there is a possibility that you will read this letter in the future and barely remember who I am. I would be so very vague to you. Or maybe we will know each other our whole lives, or for only a portion of them, etc. I was more interested in the book towards the end as opposed to the beginning. And this book was touching to me as someone who has struggled with depression my whole life. I liked how the conclusion led to creating your life rather than being filled with doubts. I have felt in my life an unfairness to being brave, but that is being challenged all the time by gratitude. I hope to create a future for myself where I am content and full of love. Thank you again, signed Clover.